Okay. Hi, welcome to the How Plant Scientists Work series at Plant Biology 2016 in Austin, Texas. I'm sitting here with Hesham from UMass Amherst, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how he works. So, hi Hesham, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Hi, how are you doing? So I'm Hesham. I'm a fourth year PhD student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. My research focusing on understanding the molecular basis of oil biosynthesis in two main oil seed crops. One is Camelina sativa and the other one is Crambia abyssinica. So we applied high throughput data analysis tools like RNA sequencing and metabolome profiling to understand how the genes are expressing and how they are regulating and how they controlling the different pathway toward the accumulation of more triacylglycerol, which consider the main lipid into the seeds, hoping to identify some genes that can be good targets for improving the seed and oil qualities in these two plants.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and so that's title and role. And so what's one word that describes how you work?
So I describe myself as a hard worker because I deal with high throughput data, so it's required a lot of lab experiment to conduct the RNA extraction and then following the RNA sequencing and also for metabolome identification and quantification. So also I need to work on greenhouse and I also need to take care of growth chamber experiment. So I feel like I'm a hard worker.
Okay. Okay, and what is your favorite plant?
So as my interest focus on these two plants, so my favorite plants are Camelina and Crambia because these plants producing a higher amount of oil, like up to 40% of the dry weight of the seed is oil, and also the oil composition is promising for the alternative sources for either the oil that can be used as a biodiesel and biofuel applications, and also for alternative sources of precursors for wax ester production, which is main interest these days for industrial application.
Okay. Okay, and I think that covers one interesting project you've been working on lately also. So let's get into the questions of how you work. So what have been some of the biggest productivity tools that you've been using either for a long time or recently adopted?
Yeah, so recently we use a tool like RNA sequencing and also metabolome profiling. So we use LCMS and GCMS for identification and quantification of certain biochemicals in the plants. So we deal with a lot of high throughput data analysis. So this is the most important productivity tool I have recently used in my research.
Okay. And what's an obstacle in doing an experiment that you figured out a solution to?
Yeah, so one of the big obstacles I found that there is no one software can do all the work. So I need to switch for the data analysis between different software, and also the high amount of data we got from these technologies require high computation facilities and also a good software that can manage with this too much data with a good efficient use of memory. So this is the obstacle, which is the software availability and also the hardware capacity that can hold this huge data set.
Okay. And what's some of the best advice you've ever received?
So my current PI always told me don't just work too hard, but also work smart. So regarding the time management and get the things done and follow the deadlines.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And last thing is, if you could nominate someone to do this series next, do you have someone you'd like to nominate?
My lab mate, because
okay.
they need to know the technology and they can deliver in their research.
Okay, so if you give us contact info for them, we will get in touch and send them these questions. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Hesham.
Thank you, I really appreciate that.
Yep.